I'd like to know what happened to people. On the internet everywhere, I see people discounting or discrediting or slandering other people that have obviously had some sort of success. So, you see it with C.T. Fletcher, you see it with Cali Muscle, you see with, there are a number of different YouTube channels out there and a number of different pages where people have applied certain training techniques and certain diet techniques and nutrition. And then you see all the comments below where there are people that obviously don't even know that much about training, or maybe they've researched something on a forum somewhere, and they immediately start to slander or try to discredit the person's success. So I'm seeing a disturbing trend on the internet. It seems like people are more willing to believe information than their own experience. And the experiences of others don't mean anything to them. So if you train and you eat a certain way and you get some success in that, a troll or a person on the internet will just come along and say, oh, well, you just fluked out. There's something wrong with you because you got that result. Because this university study here says that that's not possible or that shouldn't happen that way. So this is not the way most athletes think. Most athletes apply techniques that they have gotten success from. They don't just say, oh, I'm getting success, okay, I'm just going to throw that out the door and then try what I read somewhere in a book. Right? So it seems like we have this discounting of reality that's happening on the internet all over the place. And I'm sure some of you watching this might have noticed it too. And maybe you have a channel where you're sharing some sort of information. Maybe it's about training or maybe it's about something else. But what's happening is no matter what success you have, maybe you're a billionaire and you're talking about how to make money. And then people are saying, oh, you don't know anything about making money. Or maybe you're an expert carpenter and you know how to build a house and you've built 1,000 of them. But people say, no, you don't know anything about building houses. You don't know how to build a house. It's incredibly insulting. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'm saying I feel for you out there, all you people out there that are sharing information and are getting slandered, even though you have achieved success by using that information that you have amassed from your own experience. So in other words, I'm basically urging you or anyone that is watching my channel, I'm not saying that you have to do exactly what I'm doing in my training. I'm making suggestions based on what I have discovered with my own experiment over the last 26 years of training. And you can apply these techniques and see if they are right for you. But I urge you to conduct your own experiment rather than just reading the latest scientific paper or looking on some website or some forum where you've got a bunch of people that are sometimes in semi-shape or out of shape or have been training for 3 months, maybe 2 years, and all of a sudden they know everything. And if Jason's advice doesn't go in alignment with what they're doing at the time, that means I must not know anything, because what they're doing must be the all-knowing one principle of gaining muscle mass and losing body fat. So use your mind, conduct your own experiment, be here now. Be here now. Always be here, okay? Be here with your training, be here with what's happening with it, watch your own results, feel how your body's feeling, feel if you're feeling aches or pains or if you're feeling genuine muscle soreness, And this is all important whenever you conduct an experiment as a scientist or as an athlete, right? Even scientists don't look at other research papers when they're conducting an experiment. They're actually conducting the experiment and looking at the results and the findings. They're not saying, oh, these findings just don't work. Okay, I'm just going to look at a paper instead. They'll actually research and say, why are my findings showing a different result? Why is this happening? So, be brave, be an individual, be a thinker. Don't be a follower of information that's blindly given to you, because a lot of it can be dogmatic. And a lot of it can be just perpetuated rumor, because we know the internet's good for that. We know that the internet's good for spreading a lot of non-truths. They might be the trendiest thing to spread at the time, but that's what people will believe because everybody else is believing it. So yeah, use your own mind, and I wish you the best on your training. And any information I give to you is just sharing my own experience and sharing what has worked and what hasn't worked. And I urge you to just find out for yourself, but perhaps I can speed this progress up. Perhaps. Right? Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.